Coming in at Luffy tier, we have Luffy. This is the worst character in the game. Completely rework him. He is supposed to be the king of the pirates, not whatever the hell this garbage is. Now this is not Gomu Gomu no Gatling. This is Gomu Gomu no Gatling. That is a disgrace. This is complete garbage. Rework him now.
I can persevere, go forward on my own. There's a bright and shining pure light coming through the darkness of the night. Now I can't help crying for my life. In this endless time that I live inside, take a closer look at who you are.
Wagwan, people of today, it's me Shiver Away, and it's been a long time since we've had a good old tier list on this channel, so it's gonna be anime dimensions today. Now, before I get into the tier list, this is your opinion warning. If you cannot handle someone else's opinion in an anime dungeon crawler game, then be sure to fall to the floor and cry about it, and tell me in the comments how much your day is ruined because I didn't put your main at S tier. Okay, so coming in at D tier, we have Itadori, Luffy, and Sakura. Now, I'll start with Sakura because she has really mediocre moves, but her main thing is she's supposed to be a healer. She's actually the only healer in the game, but the healing that she does to other people in your squad that you're playing with is literally next to nothing. It's completely useless. It'd just be more beneficial to have literally any other damage dealer in your squad instead of Sakura. Now that brings me to Luffy. You already know how I feel about him. Rework him. Make Luffy great again. And we have Itadori. Now this guy is just, when you think of a basic, boring, just low damage, just not good character, it's definitely Itadori. Now that is D tier. There's really not much to say here. I don't think many people would argue with it. Let's just go on to C tier. So for C tier, we have Deku, and we have Naruto, Natsu, and Killua. Now, Killua is actually a very good character. I actually really liked him. I used him for a bit, but my only problem with him is that he kind of is outclassed by literally everything else as you go up the tiers. Like, there's so many characters that literally can do what Killua can do, but better. But he's still overall not that bad. Now, Naruto is not horrible, but again, he has a few moves that are just not so good, and it's the same case with Deku. Now, Natsu, his ultimate is pretty lackluster as well, but overall, not too bad of a character. So C tier is mainly just the characters that you can just find better. Now we are into B tier, and these are the actually viable characters. Now, let me just start with Ichigo, because Ichigo is actually a starter character, and the starter that I picked, and for some reason every game like this, I guess just because of the nature of his abilities, Ichigo is always a very good, a very solid character. Like, his Getsuga Tensho ultimate is very nice. Overall, all the Zangetsu abilities are just really nice on Ichigo, but he's not too good as he is a starter, so I can't put him any higher. Now we have Megumin, who is pretty decent overall. Ultimate was kind of a disappointment, I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of solid moves. And it's the same thing with Tanjiro. Ultimate could be better. Now Saber is actually the opposite. The ultimate is very good, but all the other moves are a bit underpowered, I'd say, in my opinion. But overall, the entirety of B tier is definitely very good. And now that brings me to A tier. Now A tier, these are the ones that, you know, they might as well be S tier. Everything from here on out is just overpowered. So I'll start with Todoroki. Todoroki has one of the best ultimates in the entire game, and it just has so much area denial. You can do so much damage with him, and he's definitely a solid character and a great pick. Now Akaza, this is only, I think, 300 gems, but he's literally one of the best characters in the entire game. He has crazy range, and he's overall just a super fun character to use. Has probably the most unique ultimate in the entire game. Akaza, if you don't have him, you need to go ahead and get him, and just like, it's like playing another game when you're using Akaza. Definitely very fun. And then we have the new one, which is actually Sasuke. Now Sasuke is pretty good as well. It's Amaterasu Amaterasu has some nice damage and area denial. Now I will be honest, his Kirin it's okay in damage, but I really like the AoE of it, and overall his moves are pretty decent, so he definitely deserves to be up here. Definitely a great addition, and I'm glad that we got him in this update. And then we have Asta, and come on, you know, any Black Clover character in any game like this, obviously they're just gonna have huge AoEs because, you know, the anime is literally just spamming huge AoEs, so that Asta is no different. You know, he has his Black Divider, you know, he has all the moves that you'd expect. It's huge AoEs, it's good damage, you even have a bit of iframe, so it's definitely better. It's definitely a very good character. And I will take this opportunity to say the reason why a lot of these characters are not higher than you expect them to be is because they don't have iframes, and I think that makes a huge difference. And now we are at S tier, and these are the best characters in the entire game. So yeah, I have a lot to say about these. I'll start with Zenitsu. Now, Zenitsu is actually known in this game as the speed running character. If you want to do a speed run and just wipe entire levels the fastest, you're gonna use Zenitsu. Records have been broken with him, set with him. Yeah, he's the character you're definitely gonna want. Low cooldowns, big AoE, very good. Now, Bakugou, he is a new character as well, so I haven't seen too much of him, but I did play with him a bit, and yeah, he's definitely very good as well. He is completely overpowered, he has good AoE, and he is one of the most expensive characters in the entire game, so I guess it's as expected. But yeah, he's definitely S tier just from what I can see already. Now we have Ramura Tempest, and yes, yeah, a lot of people say that he's the best character in the game, and I can see why. Probably, I don't know, it might just be the best ultimate in the entire game. Low cooldowns on huge AoE moves, but that's not even a thing. It's the amount of damage that he does, and with iframes, he's definitely very nice. And then that brings me to the last character in S tier, which is my main in the game, being Gojo. Now, Gojo is my favorite character because he has range, and Hollow Purple is one of the best moves, if not the best, in the entire game. If you line it up correctly, you can wipe just entire legions of enemies so easily, just one tap them. Now, his Curtain is also a very good ability, and then your main damage dealers, being the Collapsing Blue and the Red Reversal, are just always good as well, because, you know, they are low cooldown and do AoE. You know, you got that push-pull action, so he's definitely a very good character. So that is going to be it for this tier list. So guys, let me know what you think of all of these characters. Do you agree? Tell me in the comments below. Now, that said, a lot of these characters can actually really be used in an S tier way. There are some that are, you know, completely just garbage like Luffy, but there's a lot that I can see you can make an argument for them being S tier, like Ichigo. So guys, with that, I'll leave you with this.
What the hell?